When you're looking at Auburn video, how much do you rely on, just yesterday or what other games they might have already this season?
I think with us, Auburn is a team that we haven't seen in a long time and may never see again. The way they play, they started pressing when they get here. They're going to start pressing us, and they get after it. Terry, the coach there, and I worked together for USA Basketball, and she was one of my assistants, and I said, you can put in anything you want, and she jumped out of the chair and said, how about the press? So we knew it was coming. They're very long, athletic. I think they were second in the nation in steals last year, so they can really rebound the ball. They had a good win yesterday. When you win at New Mexico, that says a lot about your team. It's a tough place to play. So it's a unique style, and certainly a unique style to get ready for in one day, especially what this team's been through. But it's a great challenge, but it's a good opportunity for us to see what we can do against a completely different style of play, and it'll be different than the other games, but that's what this tournament's about, and hopefully it gives us a sense of what we have and what we don't have, especially when it comes to ball handling and defensive rebounding, which in the last game were probably the two areas that were our biggest concern.
What do you think, just how the kids handled the quick turnaround going into yesterday's game?
I thought they handled it fine. I think physically we're okay. Obviously the people you worry about are Bridget and Maddie because they had to play a lot of minutes. Practice the day before yesterday was very short. Today will be shorter. We'll probably get after it pretty hard for like 20 minutes just to try and simulate their pressure defense and walk through some other stuff and just try and show them some extra video maybe. And I think that's the thing now. I mean, today's day 7 in a row, tomorrow's day 8, and so whatever you have left, you want it to be on the court Tuesday night, and because we're going to need that. And the other thing is we're going to have to use some other people. Bridget can't go 40 minutes tomorrow. I don't think she'll want to. I don't think she can. Maddie, the same thing. The way they extend their defense and the way they come at you, I think it's going to mean that we're going to have to do some subbing that we didn't do yesterday.
Even though it wasn't Auburn's pressure, Niagara did try to trap some, and this is probably that cubed. But what did you think of the way your team moved the basketball the other day?
I think, Jennifer, with the exception of the late third quarter, early fourth quarter yesterday, I think we've moved the ball well. I think we've been smart. The one thing that we talk a lot about when we turn the ball over, and especially if you're going to play against a team like Auburn, is you don't want live ball turnovers. If the ball goes out of bounds, if you don't know who to throw it to, take the 5-second count and give it to the official, and let's go back and play defense, because that's where you get hurt. And I think for the most part, I think we had two, I call them pick sixes yesterday, where we threw the ball away and they had a breakaway layup, but most of the other ones have been okay. But I think the other thing about it is when you play pressure defense, everyone thinks about, well, the point guard better do that. It's a team thing. Are you moving to get the ball? Are you running away from the ball? Reversing the ball, don't over dribble it, things like that. So I think our kids know what they need to do. Now it's just a matter of can we execute it and try and get it done and then make them pay for it. I mean, we call it press offense. We don't call it press break. We try and score against it. So hopefully we're going to have to shoot the ball a lot better than we've been shooting it. There's no question about that. We're going to have to make some threes. And, if we can do that, then I think, you're in the game and have a shot at it. But if we're not making the open three, we're going to be in trouble.